Welcome back to another edition of a SchuIn with Schubert, brought to you by the Draft Sports Grill at Country Club and Baseline in Mesa and online at draftgrill.com. 3 plays for you once again this week. We're on a little bit of a hot streak, 6-0 over the last 2 weeks, and we are going big right out of the gate today. Clemson minus 35.5. Hopefully you were sitting down when I shared that number with you. We're taking big spreads. We're going back to the well once again. Florida State going to be without Schubert, their starting quarterback. He's out for the year with a collarbone injury. They're going to Jordan Travis, who had some injury issues himself. This is a Florida State offense that with Schubert, 112th in points per game, 91st in yards per game. They weren't good with the guy that's their starter. And this Clemson defense, they're top 30 in points and yards given up per game. And oh, by the way, Trevor Lawrence is going to be back. And while he was gone, they didn't miss a beat. They scored 34 and 40. I think they continue. They make a claim to being back in the college football playoff picture. They roll in this one. Clemson minus 35.5. Game number 2, Cincinnati UCF over 63.5. And this one might be a little odd when you consider where Cincinnati ranks in terms of defense in the entire country. One of the best, if not the best defenses in the country. But you got to add some context. You got to look at who they've played. Haven't played an offense, only one inside the top 25. They're going up against the 11th ranked offense in UCF. And oh, by the way, Cincinnati, no slouch on offense themselves. They're 19th in points per game with their quarterback, Desmond Ridder, leading the way. This one should be back and forth. I like the over in this one. The last one for you, a little Pac-12 magic. Oregon minus 13.5. Over the first 2 games of the season for Oregon, it has been a fine start, at least 35 points in both of their games this season, and a fast start. 8.1 yards per play for this team. Yes, it's a 2-week sample size, but impressed with how they've looked on offense so far. UCLA, they gave up 48 in their season opener against Colorado, and then they play basically a scrimmage game put together in last-minute notice with Cal. Not putting too much stock into what they did there. I like Oregon to keep rolling to cover the 2 touchdowns, minus 13.5. So we're going Clemson minus 35.5. We're going Cincinnati UCF over 63.5, and then we'll finish it up with Oregon minus 13.5. Good luck this weekend.